Now, things are falling apart. President William Samoei Arap Ruto is already facing some severe political challenges in the broad-based government ahead of the 2027 general elections. Shocking details have emerged, which I will also share with you in this particular video here, saying that currently Musalia Mudavadi is not really okay with President William Samoei Arap Ruto, since the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's close political allies were nominated by President William Ruto. So Musalia Mudavadi is really complaining. And the biggest issue here is, according to Musalia Mudavadi, Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga did not contribute anything in the formation of the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government. Musalia Mudavadi was among the leaders who sacrificed a lot for the formation of the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government. Yet currently, Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are the ones who are enjoying the biggest share in this particular government. Musalia Mudavadi is being left behind. There is no progress. And I want you to remember this, that it is not actually Musalia Mudavadi alone who is complaining in the broad-based government. Even Raila Odinga, together with his close political allies, were complaining a few days ago when Uhuru Kenyatta's allies were nominated. In fact, one of Raila Odinga's very close political ally threatened to quit the broad-based government. A very good example here is Robert Alai. I want you to listen. Just listen to what Robert Alai is saying about Uhuru Kenyatta. He says that former President Uhuru Kenyatta has brought his A team to push the perennial opposition politicians back to the opposition. Meaning, Uhuru Kenyatta has brought in his close allies to the government to push Raila Odinga's allies. You know, Raila Odinga and the ODM are the perennial opposition. So according to Robert Alai, Uhuru Kenyatta's allies were brought into the government to push Raila Odinga and his allies back to the opposition. Baba is idealistic and wanted face of Kenya. Baba wants Kenya as he has imagined it. It is an ideal world. Everyone else is selfishly tribal. So he is comparing how Raila Odinga appointed his allies from ODM to join William Ruto's government with how Uhuru Kenyatta appointed his close allies. Raila Odinga nominated leaders from ODM from across the country. Like for example, Oparanya comes from the western region, Ali Hassan Joho comes from the coastal region, and the rest. While Uhuru Kenyatta only appointed leaders from the Mount Kenya region. That is why he's saying that everyone else here is selfishly tribal. There is no way Baba will crack this team, right? He says that Baba and Kalonzo are back to the opposition. Watch this space. So you can see the issues currently going on in the broad-based government. If President William Ruto is not really careful here, things are not going to be the same. William Ruto must ensure a united team ahead of the 2027 election, because once they are divided like this, there's no way William Ruto is going to win. There's no way the broad-based government is going to form the next government of the 2027 elections. But in this particular video here, I just want us to talk about Musalia Mudavadi. So before we begin, a very quick reminder that if you are joining me for the first time, or if you are listening to me and you haven't subscribed, I want you to take only 1 second or two and hit the subscribe button down below, so that next time when I produce another video like this one, then YouTube will automatically send you the notifications. To those who are joining me for the first time, to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I don't take that support for granted. So I want us to be very quick in this video. I just want to be very brief. I want you to follow this video to the end. So let us begin right from here, because this is the root cause of this particular incident. We have seen recently President William Ruto turning to the dynasties. The dynasties here are Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, the people that William Ruto really opposed in the previous 2022 general elections, right? But Ruto is going for the dynasties, looking for a rescue from the angry and the hostile hustlers. And that is exactly the real reason as to why President William Ruto's hustler narrative, together with the bottom-up economy, is now completely dead. Nowadays, William Ruto no longer talks about the hustlers. He no longer talks about the bottom up. William Ruto always talks about the broad-based government ahead of the 2027 elections. What about William Ruto's competitors? Kalonzo Musyoka and Rigathi Gachagua on the other side, together with Eugene Wamalwa, are on the move to form a political coalition in the 2027 elections. This is what Kalonzo Musyoka posted today. He said that next year, 2025, will be a year of serious political development in the country. We will have a delegates conference, rebrand the party, perhaps rename it. But of course, this coalition between Kalonzo Musyoka, the former DP Rigathi Gachagua, and Eugene Wamalwa, and maybe Martha Karua, because Martha Karua said that he can unite with anyone to form a coalition apart from President William Ruto alone. So Martha Karua can work with anyone else. She can work with Kalonzo, Eugene Wamalwa, the former DP Rigathi Gachagua, to form a political coalition to remove President William Ruto from power. But this coalition here that I've just mentioned will of course form the opposition in the 2027 elections. There is no way Kalonzo, Rigathi Gachagua, and Eugene Wamalwa can remove President William Ruto from power. Yet William Ruto has already united with Raila Odinga and the former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta in the broad-based government. The broad-based government, I want to repeat this again, it will form a political wave in the 2027 elections. Now, if the broad-based government is a sure bet that is going to win in the 2027 elections, what exactly is happening to Musalia Mudavadi? Why is Musalia Mudavadi complaining? First of all, recently during the cabinet reshuffle, whereby Uhuru Kenyatta's allies were brought into the government, President William Ruto never appointed or never nominated even a single political leader in his cabinet coming from the western region, where Musalia Mudavadi comes from. So that is the first problem between William Ruto and Musalia Mudavadi here. Currently, as we speak, Uhuru Kenyatta has 4 cabinet secretaries in William Ruto's government, right? We have Mutahi Kagwe, then we have William Kabogo, Nderitu Muridhi, and the former governor of Nakuru, Lee Kinyanjui. Meaning, a total number of the CS coming from the Mount Kenya region only are more than 7, right? Raila Odinga has 4 cabinet secretaries in William Ruto's government from ODM party. We have Ali Hassan Joho, Wycliffe Oparanya, John Mbadi, the CS for Treasury, and we have the CS for Energy, Opiyo Wandayi. What about Musalia Mudavadi? How many leaders, how many CSS are in William Ruto's government coming from the western region? Only 1, right? That is Wycliffe Oparanya. In fact, without Raila Odinga, Wycliffe Oparanya would not have been appointed. So Musalia Mudavadi is complaining here that this is not fair because he was among the people who formed the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. he should be having the biggest share compared to Uhuru and Raila Amolo Odinga, but he is left behind. Now, what is your opinion on this? Do you really think that Musalia Mudavadi should have been given an option to appoint or to nominate someone of his choice to William Ruto's government, like Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga? I want to know your opinion in the comment section down below. But that is the first issue. The second issue here is this broad-based government. President William Ruto has totally outsmarted Musalia Mudavadi in the broad-based government ahead of the 2027 elections. If you look at the broad-based government keenly, Musalia Mudavadi has a lot of disadvantages in it. Musalia Mudavadi does not have options apart from following President William Ruto. Musalia Mudavadi has very limited options because he is completely cornered by William Ruto ahead of the 2027 elections. First of all, Musalia Mudavadi agreed to fold his political party, the ANC party, so that he can join William Ruto's UDA. Trust me, let me read for you this statement here that says, "We are waking up to the news that Musalia Mudavadi has agreed to fold his Amani National Conference Party to join William Ruto's UDA party ahead of the 2027 elections." Then after Musalia Mudavadi agreed to fold his only political party to join William Ruto, Ruto changed his mind and is now talking about the broad-based government. So here is the issue. Musalia Mudavadi's only political party, the ANC party, is dead completely. If Musalia Mudavadi was in control of the ANC party, probably by now, Musalia Mudavadi would be focusing on strengthening of his political party, ANC party, ahead of the 2027 elections. But currently, Musalia Mudavadi has no options at all. He must follow UDA. And despite all this, Musalia Mudavadi was not appointed as the UDA deputy party leader, despite him folding his party. So he is just in UDA as an official, as a member. Let's say as a member. That is another disadvantage. So Musalia Mudavadi with William Ruto, his hands are totally tied and he has very limited options. So he must complain. Even if it were me, I would be complaining by now. Because if he does not complain, he might end up being thrown out of UDA and also out of the broad-based government. And will have no choice at all ahead of the 2027 elections. The third issue here is about the Interior Cabinet Secretary position. Remember that after the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua, was officially impeached, Musalia Mudavadi was appointed as the acting CS for Interior until recently when Murkomen was officially appointed by William Ruto. But here is the issue. According to Musalia Mudavadi, he thought that maybe President William Ruto will not revoke that position from him directly. The main issue here is the way Musalia Mudavadi was revoked that particular position by William Ruto. President William Ruto would have made some choices to Musalia Mudavadi, some options for Musalia Mudavadi to appoint someone by himself, maybe someone from the Western region to replace him. But Ruto only revoked that position from him, which was not fair. I don't know what you think. What do you think about Musalia Mudavadi's issues? Do you think that Musalia Mudavadi is right, that he is being pressed too much by William Ruto in the broad-based government? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates. Remember, my name is Jason. Bye-bye and have a good night. Thank you.